Hey guys, I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave. Welcome back to the Rude Customer Podcast. Don't mind us. We're just taking care of our hair today. Hopefully you're having a fantastic middle of your week. How you doing? Oh, got you mid-sip.
I know, I'm doing great. It's morning time, as you can tell. And real quick, no one cares. But if you go to Walmart and get some PJs, it feels great. I stocked up on some PJs, so you might see me wear PJs for a minute. But, you know, here's also a lady who looks like she's wearing some type of night clothing at a diner or restaurant.
I was going to say,
Disclaimer.
who don't like, who probably doesn't like PJs?
Oh, who?
Rude customers.
Rude customers.
Rude customers.
Well, yeah, this one, I don't even want to call her a rude customer. This is just scary, y'all. She is trying to stab employees in the restaurant.
Oh, so it's a murderous customer.
Kind of, yes.
Oh, she's trying to stab. I'm going to not give her too much benefit. Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Face, please. Oh, please. Get your hand out of my face. Oh, please. Get out of my face. It's okay. Sorry. He's calling right now. I'm trying to. Can you please leave? Yes. Please don't.
Number 271.
Oh, Christ.
Wow.
Hey.
Because stop it! Oh my God.
Okay.
So it looks like there's going to be a remake of the iconic classic Halloween, because we got female Michael Myers right there. Holy God, that is a San Antonio woman right there. This is terrifying. She's very, very scary, and she moves with killer-like tendency.
Yeah, I'm afraid if I was in this situation, I'd just be running. You know, no one pays me enough to put myself in danger working at a restaurant.
Who undercooked her bacon?
Yeah, this is very scary. And even the person recording this, I'm thinking, how brave are you for real? Because I'm scared.
It depends. I mean, if he's got a camera in one hand, a gat in the other, he ain't scared of nothing. He's all right. He's all right now. He's like,
I don't know, man. This is
scary Sherry ain't gonna get me today.
This reminds me of a scary movie.
Reminds me of The Ring.
Just wearing all white, and
it looks like it's a hospital gown, like she escaped from a mental institution or something. It's messed up.
Mm-hmm. And obviously something's mentally wrong with this person, obviously, but it just being an employee, I cannot imagine. I am adios, peace, deuces. Y'all don't pay me enough for this. Bye.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure she wants her breakfast foods, but this is not the way to go about it.
Call 911. Please help. Everybody help me. Please. Please help.
You need to leave.
Do I need to leave?
Did you guys call 911
Oh,
already?
please help.
Call 911.
Please help.
Call 911.
Oh,
I'm videotaping so they can see what she's doing. But call 911.
Please help.
I can't believe you just did this.
Just stop.
Oh, stop!
Get back.
Stop it! Stop it!
Hey, sweetie.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack here. The guy filming is not a guy. I think it's a lady filming.
Yes.
So that's a bad one right there.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she's attempting to stab people with
A
with
tongue.
butter. Yeah, it was a tongue, right? It was a tongue at the end there.
Yeah, it was a tongue.
I will tongue you. This is
But this lady, okay,
kind of great.
all like serious aside for a second, the lady running in the back was kind of hilarious.
Oh, she's amazing.
She's like so serious too, you know. She's like running in the back.
She's actually scared. She's like next level terrified here.
Yeah, I don't know whether to laugh or cry because I'm feeling both emotions. I'm like, oh my God, and then I'm like, this is kind of funny, and then I'm like, oh, like this is really sad. Like I'm like crying, but I'm also laughing. It's
a room full of people. She's gonna be all right. She's got to calm down, man. She's making it worse.
Oh,
like, all right, this our new patient. She is a very nice woman, but unfortunately, she has one trigger. the screams of an elderly Asian woman. But what are the likelihoods of that?
What did you just do?
What do you mean? That was great.
That
I
was
explained what happened with her. Oh. Yeah, I set a picture. She was a patient, and her one trigger is the yelling of an older Asian woman.
I'm going to do what you do to me all the time. I love you.
There you go. See? A little bit of condescending support is all a relationship really needs. This is all I'm trying to get through to her sometimes. It's very important.
And then he also wore his bonnet like...
This is also support and love.
How did you wear it? Like a...
Oh, yeah. I went beret with it, and she almost died.
That's what I was looking for, beret.
This is how Prince would wear this bonnet.
Ah.
He'd call it a raspberry bonnet.
Now it's showing like a raspberry bonnet.
Yeah, raspberry beret, Prince. Come on. Oh, my God, you're so young.
Oh, my gosh.
Raspberry beret, that's a great song. Now I got raspberry bonnet.
There's a few moments of this video left.
It's all right.
Say it. Say it. You don't want to do that. Fucking say it now. What do you want it?
It's all right.
Say it. Say you're a good dog. Fucking say
Wow. Say you're a good dog. Holy hell.
Wow. Say you're a good dog.
Say you're a good dog. She's got an interesting kink.
No,
I think that was definitely a knife at the end, too.
Yeah, that
I
was.
thought it was tongs. A tong.
It was a tong, and I think she picked up a knife.
She might have had a couple.
Because it was silver, the first thing that she picked up, and then the other handle was brown, and then,
She may have just grabbed like a whole bunch of utensils, like scooped them all, and started stabbing.
This lady could basically come in the back and just start coming after people. This had to be in New York.
Oh, yeah, this definitely feels like a New York thing.
Yeah.
She may be a San Antonio woman, but she lives in New York now. And, yeah.
What would you do in this situation, guys? Because I would just run. That's it.
I wouldn't run. I'd probably do what that lady's doing. So, you know the moments we talk about where it's like people bust out the phones too frequently? Mm-hmm. This is the one where you bust out the phone. This is the one where you get as much of this as you can. Not just for the entertainment factor, which is high, but for the safety of everybody involved. I'm glad that one got you in your big cup.
I mean, I would probably get out my phone, but if I'm an employee working there, I'm running.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you're an employee there,
I'm
you're
running.
not going to be the Asian lady running back and forth screaming like the plane's going down.
I know. And she's just like screaming for help anywhere.
She's amazing. That lady, she should be hired as like the background of a Godzilla movie or something. She just needs to be screaming in the background.
I'm not going to lie, but I was thinking, because we just saw Godzilla, and I was like, she reminds me, she would be a really great like background for a Godzilla movie, because we just saw it. So not to like throw shade
racial.
or anything.
It's
I know. I didn't want to say that.
It's not.
But it did remind me about that.
It's hilarious. She's great.
All right. So next on our list, it's going to be a bank themes day. So we have some people upset at the bank.
Oh wait, that first one was a bank?
No.
Oh, I was like, man.
Well, then, because I have there's two other short videos, and they're both banks.
All right, so our short themes today are banks.
Yeah. So this one is a rude customer service by Bank of America. Don't even know they own policy. They don't. I'm just reading what the title says, y'all.
Now we had a bank one the other day, and in fact, yesterday we had a bank one, and people had feelings about that.
The Chase Bank, they were on the rude customer side
more than I thought they were gonna be.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair though, what bank doesn't accept cash if you're not, even if you're not an authorized user? Like that's you're paying a bill, and you don't have to give that person. It's kind of like T-Mobile, for instance. You can go into T-Mobile, just give them the phone number and be like, oh, you're paying this bill. That is it. You don't get any more details than that if that's what you're doing. No, that's it. True. Just pay. Don't you guys want your money to be like your bills? So yeah. I get it.
It's I understood the policy like years and years ago, but credit unions don't have this policy. So I mean, like your best bet, honestly, and this is not. I'm not trying to give anyone advice or nothing, but get out of regular banks. Go to some sort of credit union. I myself, like, USAA is that hybrid, which is really nice. But yeah, regular banks are just killing you. Mm-hmm. But anyway, let's make fun of some banks and rude customers in those.
Well,
banks.
we do like TD Bank.
I love TD Bank.
We love TD
but
Bank.
They operate like a credit union. They're like a small bank. They're like that little engine that could of banks, and they actually give a crap. I really like my banker there. She's nice.
Now tell me,
You're going to have to,
why are you refusing my service?
because you're not abiding by what we're trying to do.
This is the
We're
rules,
asking
right? This is
for
the
your
Bank of
ID.
America rules,
We're
right?
asking you for your
No,
ID.
but there's ID.
ID requirement.
Okay, what is at the bottom is said? Can you read that for me?
You're gonna have to leave.
Can you read this, what it said?
You're gonna have to leave.
No, can you see what it said? Can you read it for me?
Yes, we understand, but you're saying we're reading.
Okay, there's a 4 item, you have to have either one of them, correct?
Thank you.
For the business clients, we
It
actually
doesn't say business client or any client. This cash report is required, ATM a card with the valid ID.
All of us are telling you, so you really need to comply or you need to walk, okay? We're gonna have to call the guard. We've already informed you, we're not trying to harass.
Okay,
Please just go by what the bank is telling you. We're not gonna also.
so you're just refusing me with ATM card, correct?
It has to be done by policy. Our policy is.
The policy is here, clearly mentioned it or not?
Okay, we told you.
This is the policy, right?
We're gonna.
I'm gonna give you
You know
the.
what? That's illegal.
I'm gonna
Get the
give you the
camera
ID.
out. Get the guard.
I'm
Call the police now.
Okay,
You
call the
need to
police.
leave.
I'm not
You
gonna
need
go.
to-
Yeah, call the police.
You are not allowed.
In this situation, wouldn't you just to see what this man, obviously things have escalated, they've gone back and forth, so when you pull out the camera, they're tired at this point, okay?
Yeah.
To the disclaimer. But he's trying to explain something and just be like, okay, address what he's saying on the paper.
Yeah. Instead of getting defensive and angry. Yeah.
Because it almost makes me feel like when employers, mind you, this has probably been going on for a while, but it always makes me feel when employers completely ignore what someone's trying to tell you on the paper as if they're right about something.
Yep. It definitely feels like a stubborn moment. Like, but here's the question I always say has to alarm you, especially at a bank. Why are they being so stubborn? Why are they digging in? Because it's not. At first, I was like, okay, this lady's being a biatch. The first one. She was standing there all smarmy and stuff while the guy's explaining. Because obviously she got, like, when he asked her that question, she dropped dead silent. She couldn't do nothing because she's like, oh, crap. They got me here. And then the other lady comes in, big hammer Karen. She comes over and she starts yelling about that's illegal. Oh, that's always scary. You know you're in the wrong when you start going, that's God. Like, what is she, the Queen of Hearts? Off with the head. What are you doing? Say God sees that.
And sometimes people get used to just repeating the policy. Where was I at when I was like, are you serious? Oh, okay. We love Mohegan. We love Mohegan Sun. We love them. But my friend was running late for a massage and without even like pretending to look, just pretend to look. And that will at least make me feel somewhat better. They just always read off their policy. Nope. Once you're late, you're late. And so if you have a book a 90-minute massage and you come in 15 minutes later, then you get a 60-minute massage or whatever. And so, and I'm just like, they read it by the book. And I'm like, it would help if you guys just pretend to care since we're regulars,
That's the upsetting thing is because we are regulars and we have been there. And it's not the first time we've been late to something either. So it's like, come on, guys, know who we are at this point.
Oh, your cat is behind there.
Yes, he is.
Don't.
He's not anymore.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry guys, I didn't want to make any noise with the sound and stuff, but yeah, it reminds me of, I wonder if the guy has a point, so let's see, because this is titled, he posted it obviously, but it is titled Rude Customer Service by Bank of America. Don't even know they own policy.
I believe that though. Bank of America, by the way, Bank of America, awful. I'll say that. I'll go on that branch. I hate Bank of America. It was like my second bank. I hated it. Hated it. The worst.
I don't know if I hated it, but I do. Out of all the banks that I've had, I would say Bank of America was the one bank that took like the most fees out of my account.
They kill you in fees.
Yeah, it was the one bank where I'm like, well, what is this fee taken out for? What is that fee taken out for? But my favorite banks, guys, is Capital One and TD Bank. I know people say, oh, Capital One isn't like a real bank or whatever.
Capital One is great. I love Capital One.
I love Capital One.
Because they operate like a credit union. You know? They really do. They are. I think they are pretty much. I mean, that's all. It's credit based.
I have a lot of my credit cards from them. I have my car loan from them.
They do everything.
And we're about to get another car, and I'm going to be using Capital One to finance. So we really love Capital One.
Love them.
And TD Bank.
TD's awesome. USAA, all on the short list of awesome. I wouldn't go back to Bank of America, and I would not go back to Wells Fargo. Either one. I had terrible experiences with both those banks. Horrible. And I was military when I had bad experiences with both those banks, so figure that out. Anyways, therapy moment.
To record in the bank.
This is a free country.
You are not allowed to record in the bank.
That's fine.
Then get your phone off and get it
No,
out.
I don't want to take my phone off. Because you're refusing the service for nothing. Call the police. I don't care.
You need to.
I already recorded everything. No, I don't need to record my
You're not allowed
phone.
in this branch anymore.
Oh, you have right.
Out.
You are nothing to refuse me.
You need
You
to
work
get
for me.
out.
I don't work for
You're
you.
not supposed to record in here. It's
Of
illegal.
course, that's nothing illegal in this country.
You cannot record in
You
the
cannot
bank.
discriminate people to signal color you an ID. This is not the way it's worked.
It
You
doesn't matter. We
discriminating.
told you over
You
and
guys
over
just
what
discriminating me
policy is.
because your policy is right there in written in black and white. And this is going to go to media. Trying to be over smart.
I need to call back all of these.
Call your manager first.
I did forget about that.
What?
That you can't. I don't think you can film in a bank. That might be the one time where someone's right about that. It's illegal to film here. I think they might be right on that one. I don't think you can film in a bank.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is that it's security? You could be trying to like record weaknesses and stuff. I think they cut that stuff out years ago. I believe there's even no recording, no camera, like little camera cross outline on most banks. I believe. I might be 100% wrong on that, but the comments will correct me.
Let's see what these. I'm interested in
Yes.
seeing what the comments say for
Speaking
this
of comments, the first comment goes, all you need to do is have an ID and this wouldn't be an issue. See, I have that hater mentality too. I'm what they call in the streets a victim blamer.
Well, okay, to be fair, who walks into a bank and doesn't have an ID?
Like, bring your ID for real.
Like,
for real.
now, when I was a kid, this happened at TD Bank. They accepted my because I didn't have my license yet. They accepted my my high school ID card. Yeah. I don't know, like, let me see what else they say, because obviously that is common sense. If you're gonna go to the DMV, you're gonna bring IDs.
Oh, they're beating them up.
The ignorance. There's nothing legal in this country, and no, you are not allowed to record in a bank.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting roasted, toasted, and burnt to a crisp up in here. And I didn't even like the way the bank handled it. They were like, because it seems like they're just digging in for the sake of digging in. If the policy's right, but I got a feeling it's not 100% right.
Yeah, I'm like, what was on that paper?
Yeah.
But to me, also, it's one of those things that reminds me of, like I was saying, like the Mohegan Sun thing. Like, it's a scripted thing that they say. So then when they get caught off guard, what do you mean you're not allowed any? What do you mean? So they're not even, the fact that they're not even addressing the paper that the man has. It is concerning. And yes, I know people are gonna be like, obviously, guys, if you go to a bank and do an ID, obviously that's true. But the fact, we look at things both ways, and the fact that they did not address the paper that man was holding, you know.
He was a jerk. Mm-hmm. He definitely was jerky. he might have been justified in jerking us. But look, I think we're all in agreement at this point. Even though this is our livelihood, and we love ourselves some videos. It's too much of it. These people are crazy. Everyone's nuts.
No, the last lady was.
Yeah. Like, actually, we went from the figurative to the literal with that lady, because I'm fairly certain she escaped from somewhere.
I know. Obviously, that was like actually a real life mental health crisis. Yeah,
Had to
real
be.
life.
If she was either in the middle of a break or just having one,
or something.
Had to be. Now, we're not trying to diagnose the lady, but you know what? She might have just been tripping out some really bad acid, as far as we know. But that didn't look good.
And we have the last bank video.
Uno más
of the
on El
episode.
Banco.
Okay, so what's going on here?
I'm taking her out.
Okay, and
I have been back here 3 times, and you know what? This isn't the first time, and I'm going to be very happy to call poor Luke Chase. And if they want to keep my account, they're going to have to deal with you.
I'm gonna find out what's going on, but then
Yeah, and give me
there's
your name, because I'm going to make sure that you're standing here chastising me when I can't even get them to do what they're supposed to
If
be
you don't calm
doing.
down, we don't have to help you. Just to let you know.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Refuse to help me.
Yes, I can refuse
Good.
to help
Give
you.
that to me. Tell me right
Sure.
now you're
You know what?
refusing to
I
help
can
me.
actually ask you to leave the branch
Go
right
ahead.
now.
Go ahead and do it. I dare you. Give me your card and do it.
Okay, you need to earn the respect for other people too, and you need to respect other people.
I don't need your, you know what, you need to earn respect, you absolutely do. And you are right now screwing up a very big financial deal for me. I have every right, I have been back here 3 times,
don't calm
and I
down.
have every right to be
If you don't calm
angry.
down, we will not be able to help you.
Yeah, right, well.
Another bank filming.
Yeah, that was funny. So we didn't really get much context from that one, but that was definitely a Karen.
Oh yeah. She was a rogue Karen right there. She was upset. This is one of those people who just wanted everything to be catered to her. It looked like. I don't even know if the bank was wrong in any way, shape, or form. They may have been. Who knows? The lady was trying to de-escalate, and the other one was not even having it a little bit. Holly is so ridiculous.
I know, he's being so cute, rolling over.
Why? Oh my God. Oh Jesus, he's cute. Yeah, she was a wacko. Yeah, whatever. I love how she's leaving.
The thing is, I feel the feeling that she was feeling when you go back to a place like the DMV, for instance.
Oh yeah.
When you go back to a place and they're like, oh, all you need is A, B, and C. So then you bring A, B, and C. And they're like, oh, but did you bring D with you?
Oh, yes, we've forgotten about D.
Oh, my goodness. Now we have to schedule another appointment for D.
Yeah,
so
right.
I understand the frustration with banks, getting loans. Oh, yeah, it's the same thing like with even getting a car. Like when we got a car last year, it wasn't too bad, but I was there all day. These car salesmen would try to tell you.
That was all day.
Yeah, it was all day. Then I had to go to work. I worked an overnight shift after that.
Yep.
So, but it was ridiculous because they were like, oh, it's going to be easy, no breezy. Like, we'll get you in, get you out. I mean, Capital One was amazing. But it was like, it took all day. I was like, am I getting this car? Because, and I think I even sent you, maybe I'm not getting the car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you started to worry about it because it was dragging.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going on? Like, I have my pay stubs. I have the amount that I owe for the, but it's a process. And then mind you, as I'm sitting there, I'm witnessing all of these salesmen tell these people who are going through the same thing that I'm going through, man, we'll just wait a couple of weeks and bring your pay stubs back in and we'll see. So yeah. So I'm like, I'm not getting this car. Got the car, but
You got the car.
I understand the frustration.
Yeah, it can be very frustrating, but you can't, like, the people who go into banks, you're screwing up a big financial deal for me. But you've been here a couple of times. I got a feeling it's not all on them.
Right.
As frustrating as it is, sometimes you just got to play by the friggin' rules. It sucks. But we have way too many people who aren't, and it makes it harder. It's like a traffic jam. When you could see that the left lane or the right lane is going to be closed for a pretty good way out. But most people are like, nah, it's cool. Let me stay on the right lane to the very end.
And like, what was it? Was it July 4th or no?
Oh my God, yes, it was. It was the day before, day after.
Yeah, and we were, great analogy there, because we were driving, and I'm like, you people, where are you going? Like, we understand we're all trying to get to the same place. We're all trying to get off this interstate. We're going to get off when we get off. You know what I mean? It's eventually going to, if we're going to go through this line, we all have to follow each other. Like, what are we doing? And especially the big trucks. The big trucks.
They'll stay there to the last minute.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
Anyways, though.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. And I'm a new driver. So I'm like, I'm coming at this with a new context, a new feeling, a new veracity. But let me tell you, it's just get over a little bit sooner, because it's a lot easier if everyone's going rather than going.
And then you also have some people.
Sorry, it's very much like that, though.
Oh my gosh. You have some people who are jamming in their cars too.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
not
just
paying
like
attention.
not care. Boom, boom, boom. They've accepted that they're gonna have to come back to the bank 3 times. Those are the people that accepted that. Hey, we're gonna go back to the bank 4 times. How about that?
They've
we'll get it right.
Mentally broke. They're like, I can feel it calling. Yeah, you can see some people rocking out in cars on those things. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a fun bank-themed episode of Rude Customers there. It's a good way to get you through the middle of your week. Can you believe it's Thursday? Another week, another month, another
I know. What do you guys think about Dave's bonnet? Should he pull this look?
And what hat will I be having Miss Blossom wear in the very
I'm not
near
wearing
future?
any of
You're
your
going to wear one of my
hats.
hats.
I'm not
Yes,
wearing
you
any
are.
of
You're
your
going to wear one of my
hats. I'm
hats.
not wearing any
Kopi's
of your
hat
hats.
collection. You're
Nope.
going to wear one, absolutely. But I love my bonnet, and I feel like my hair is going to be shiny all day. Isn't that what you just like? You protect your hair with it, and it makes it like glimmer better.
Did you just say shiny?
I did say shiny.
No, it does not make your hair shiny.
It's not going to make my hair like fuller and shiny and all that stuff.
White people, what do you think bonnets are for?
Well, I think it's just to collect your hair, right? Just keep it all together. Like if I had a lot of hair.
It's to protect your hair from hair damage.
Yeah, there we go.
Protect your hair.
Yeah.
Because when we sleep, we don't want the hair to break, and our hair can easily break if it's not protected with something silky. Now, this also protects your hair as well. It's just that with us, it prevents a lot of hair breakage. So that's why we wear the bonnets.
There's your hair care moment of the day. Mm-hmm. Appreciate that.
Anyways, any last words?
No, other than you guys are animals and I love you. You guys are incredible. You are fired up in the comments. I love how much you guys are commenting. I love how much you are viewing. You are subbing. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Rate us on Apple Podcasts, and now Spotify, which is new, I think you can comment on the podcast stuff. So rate us on Spotify, rate us on Apple Podcasts. We currently have 0 ratings, so it would be really great if you gave us a rating, and you could listen to us or watch us anywhere where
audio files are found. Watch us, listen to us, find us everywhere, all over the old interwebs.
Okay, I'm Blossom.
And I'm Dave. Thank you very much for watching another Rude Customers Podcast.
Bye.
I will stand on audio files found. Don't you take my audio files. That's my plug.
Gosh.
You're taking my lines.
Audio files.
Audio files are found. And I do it in that silky radio voice. That's sexy stuff right there. Audio files are found.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to add this in here.
You should. This is gold.
Can we do a thumbnail?
You did? Oh,
No, we didn't. You started talking.
Well, that's what I do.